Hey, family, Grand Risings. Hey, sugar, sugar, my sugar. Good morning. Hey, everybody. Mic check, mic check. Does my mic sound nice? Let me know. Wow, it's been a long time since I've been live. I can feel the positive energy. Welcome, everybody. I just wanted to come on and fellowship with the people, offer some encouraging words, talk about whatever is on y'all mind, see how y'all are doing. Just a pop-up stream, Ketchup and tarot. No pressure. If you would like a tarot reading, just let me know down below. Before I leave out of this stream, I definitely will just give a brief, small, collective message just to check on the energy. And yeah. How you been doing, sugar? Okay, mic check is good. Mic check is good. Good, good, good. There has been a lot going on. A lot, a lot, a lot. Like, where do we begin? What do we talk about? I know that a lot has happened over in the whole carbonation universe. We have not been over there in a while. Okay. Of course, a lot going on with the Naziah Harris case, and I'm just trying to stay focused and, stay out of the drama of it all. So I think I've been doing a good job. What else? I recently moved, y'all, so I'm in my new place. Life has just been, how y'all been doing? Let's talk. How has the Rugrat universe been? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sugar said terrible. You've been terrible, or you're saying the Naziah Harris universe has been terrible? What's been terrible? Because honey, I have found that this whole content creator thing, integrity kind of goes out of the window at some point for a lot of people. Excuse me. And yeah. Why are you doing terrible? What's going on? What's going on, sugar? I know there has been a lot of illnesses going around. A lot of people are sick. I know y'all hear it in my voice. I've been sick on and off the past month at this point. So, welcome everybody. Look, if you are in the building, hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment in the live section. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know if you would like a tarot reading. But yeah, y'all, I have gained quite a bit of subscribers since covering the Naziah Harris case. I do want to publicly say that I appreciate you all. My day one, shout out to y'all. Y'all already know we have came a very, 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 very long way. So I'm definitely appreciative of that. So thank you. Um, Sugar, okay, I think, hold on. I don't have my old number anymore, Sugar. Where do you want me to hit you up at? Could you hit me up on Instagram, possibly? I could drop my Insta. Excuse me. Yeah, let me drop my Instagram down here for you. Okay, I just dropped my Insta down. Excuse me. But yes, y'all, as I was saying, welcome to all the new Rugrats. Okay, I hate calling y'all subscribers. I don't really like that. Welcome to the family. I a part of me coming on live today also, y'all, is, public announcements, child, because um I know I can't control all the bullshit, but within reason, I'm going to try to control and regulate that. And truly, like, I really, really mean this when I say this. We are not, this is not, this ain't that over here. We are not a negative, low vibrational based channel. We don't like drama. We do a little kiki every now and again, but we're not with bullying, being mean, the whole content creator, you come over to their channel and you're being disrespectful and they're going to argue with you, and we don't get into all of that. So I just felt like the comment section was losing sight on what we're here for, so I had to shut it down. um yeah, we have integrity over here at the Omniverse. Me and my Rugrats, like the Rugrat family, we are kind, chill individuals. We are not confrontational. So, I do apologize to, some of the Rugrat family that might have felt some type of way, but I had to kind of shut that down, child, because, yeah. But I am currently working on part 6. I decided to go with Jarvis's girlfriend, excuse me, the lady that had the vehicle that he was driving that day, whether it was a Suburban or a Lincoln or a Cadillac or what the fuck ever, okay, the truck or the vehicle that she was driving, okay. It's interesting. It's like the funny is, you know, in my mind, I'm like, I have a pure heart. I'm coming on to help put the pieces to the puzzle. I'm passionate. I'm invested in this case. I get one detail wrong on the video. I call a Cadillac a Suburban, or a Suburban a Cadillac, or you get it. And I'm getting dragged in the comments. I don't know what I'm talking about, and whoop de wop wham. It's crazy to me how it's crazy. So, um, yeah, common sense will tell you, you know what the hell I meant. Okay, Cadillac, Suburban, hoopty, coopty, a hooptyville. You know what I meant. Okay, so I hate that part of the internet. I hate the pressure that comes with being a content creator, and dealing with the bottom feeders and people that want to be argumentative and pick your words apart. I'm not really used to that yet. So, I'm like, oh, hold on, wait a minute. Like, when y'all start pointing fingers at me, like, hold on, wait a minute. So, welcome in, Super. Look, day ones come through. My guy. Welcome in. I'm riding with you, baby girl. Thank you, Super. I appreciate you. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? I hope everyone is well. I have been behind the scenes looking at some different cold cases and just different um true crime stories that I think you all would really enjoy. And, a lot of these true crime stories I have not seen. So, and, I'm getting into more of the lighthearted, ness of it all. This Naziah Harris case is very, very, very deep. It's very, yeah, this is heavy. This is an extremely heavy case, So if I'm being honest, I'm really looking forward to, lightening up, the mood on this, the next series that we get into. So my thoughts were doing a For My Man series. The show For My Man, how those crazy women, they get with the man and they end up robbing banks, child, and going on killing sprees, child, and, selling a body, child, doing all type of crazy stuff for these men. Some of those stories are pretty interesting and can kind of be a little funny. So I think that'll be a cool direction to go in. Let me know what y'all think down below. But I find those stories entertaining. I am a true crime buff, or buffer, however you say that. I am obsessed with those kind of shows, y'all. I watch them day in and day out. I did a poll on the community board, you all, and over 80% of you all are obsessed with true crime like I am. So I'm confident in saying I will be incorporating more true crime on this channel. Of course, this channel is dipped and immersed in spirituality. So my spiritual videos are not going anywhere. And I will also be making an additional channel that is just dedicated to tarot. Also, if I'm being honest, I feel like as I'm getting older, I'm changing, you all. I don't if I'm being honest, I don't like the pressure, the anxiety, the how draining I feel when I'm just doing spirituality and tarot. Um I like the idea of this channel kind of bouncing around and just doing whatever we feel like doing. But that's my roots. I'm a spiritual woman and that's not going anywhere. And I enjoy my gift of sight. I enjoy, you know, tarot. I really enjoy it. Like, it's I love that. So I will be continuing that service, but somehow, some way I'm gonna just have to figure it out. So y'all just go with the flow with me as, we transition and, you know, my day ones know. I'm doing fine. Yes, I've missed you in your lives. Thank you, super. Thank you, Chucky. Yeah, y'all, I just been completely just consumed in working. So I haven't really had the time or the energy to go live. So, but our book that we started, y'all, we are finishing that book this week. Okay. We are finishing that book. If you are still rocking with me, please hit that like button. We're going to go ahead and jump into a live general reading. And look, let me go ahead and put my little, yeah, let's make this, can I make this bigger? If you all would like to buy your girl a coffee, okay, you are more than welcome. Just hit that QR code. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. I would like a reading someday. I'm here whenever you need me. I did have a tarot number It has expired, y'all, because I'm using those free texting apps. Um, so I did create another email as well. So I will be sure to link that in the comment section down below, and my Instagram as well. So if you would like a tarot reading, you can email me or you can hit me up on my Instagram. And I will actually, let me pin my Instagram real quick. Give me just a moment. But if you would like a question answered, just send me a tip. I Today on this live stream, I do not have a specific donation number, or you know what I'm saying. Just send some love, and yeah, I don't mind giving you a brief tarot reading. Hold on, y'all. Let me put my IG here. Okay. There is my IG going across the screen. I'm gonna go ahead and make this a little smaller again, but it's right there at the bottom of the screen, y'all. If you want to send some love, you're more than welcome. It is not an obligation, a demand, but it would be appreciated. So thank you. All right, yeah, let's get into it, y'all. And for my newcomers, look, who did not know we are a spiritual based channel, yes, we are a spiritual based channel. If that changed your mind about being over here, I understand. It's no pressure. You can unsubscribe. But yeah, this is us. This is us. We are some mystical rugrats over here. Okay, we are into all the things of the things when it comes to the spiritual realm. Okay. All right, I'm just making sure that my cards are in order, family. I want to make sure that all my cards are upright today. Okay. All right, let's get it. Sorry, family. I do have a noise machine. I'm going to go ahead and plug that in real quick before I turn the music off. That way, you all don't hear my kids and their cereal bowls clanking. And, we're just getting moved around here. So just one moment, okay? All right, y'all. Noise machine activated. Let's get into the energy. All right. How have we been feeling over here in the Omniverse spirit? We are here for a collective reading. Collective reading. Okay, sacred fire, and we also have alchemy. Let me pull another card for clarification. But I already kind of see what spirit is trying to reveal here. Can you all hear me well? Okay, yep, King of Cups, and it came out flipping in reverse. Okay, so this is what I'm picking up here. I'm gonna say this: when having your altars, being in this spiritual community, a lot of things have been misconstrued. A lot of things have become very cinematic when it comes to, spirituality, if you know what I mean. You got to have this crystal, or you got to have this elixir, or, this herb, or this, etc. And although those things help, these things are tools. These things really do help shift the energy, and you can use these tools to manipulate your reality, right? But when you rely too much on the physical of it all, when it comes to your physical walk, you kind of get, you know what I'm saying, off track. And the Kings of Cup in reverse is giving me like an obsession energy as well. I'm also picking up like, what I'm saying is, some of us may need to detach from the thought that we need a physical altar. You need these physical things to have this type of outcome. You are the altar. And that's something that I have matured and grew into knowing in 2024. I've kind of let all that physical altar stuff go. Don't get me wrong. I still have candles. I still have my crystals, my earth. I still have my things of the things, but I felt obligated, almost like a chore, to dress your altar, do this to your altar. I've even made videos on my channel about how important it is to have a relationship with your altar. And although I still feel the same way, but I feel like the physical altar is a tool for beginners. It's a tool for people that are, at that maybe beginning, intermediate, level of their spirituality. And as you keep walking down that path of wisdom, you start to understand that, oh, wow, the fire is within me. Wow, that water can flow right from my eyes. Wow, and so on and so forth. So don't get so tied up in the physicality or the cinematic thrills of your spiritual walk. Does that make sense? Also, King of Cups in reverse, be slow to anger. You know, spells out of anger onto other people out of anger. You took my man, so I'm going to put you in a freezer. You got me fired, so I'm going to put you in a jar. You feel what I'm saying? Um when you make these decisions, something always comes back on you. You cannot take from someone and not expect something to be taken from you. Okay. Yeah, we also have two of swords in reverse. I don't know why I'm getting a brainwash type energy going on here. Okay. Okay. So I'm getting the energy of initiation, like I don't know if I don't know if someone has been contacted by someone or is like being recruited by someone, or you've been looking at a group of spiritual people that you want to connect yourself with. It could be some Eastern Star type of energy here, or some type of Masonic secretive group. A lot of these groups pose themselves as, being here for your enlightenment, etc., etc. But this is what I'm going to say. We have the Knight of Pentacles and we also have the King of Cups. This is what I'm going to say. Anything that you have to, if you have to enter a group, I'm saying that wrong. Okay. If I say, welcome to the Omniverse. Now, in order for you to stay, I'm going to need $1,000 a month. I'm gonna need you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna need $1,000 a month. I'm gonna need $5,000 entry. You have to watch every single video all the way to the end. And I can see, because I'm in charge of I can see the algorithm. And you have to, all these strict rules, all this energy. You have to pray 5 times on the Sabbath and jump up and down, and it's a cult. No one is initiating you into shit. No one has to initiate you into shit. You are in direct connection with the Most High, with your spiritual team, with your angels, with your demons. There is literally no one on this earth that can open a door for you, or that you cannot do for yourself. And the twisted thing about these little secret or mini societies is that once you get in, you really see what it's about. And here comes the we're superior rhetoric and et cetera, et cetera. And it begins to warp your mind, and it begins to create a cognitive dissonance. And that's when you start to spiral out of control. So if this is resonating with someone, and it just seems, I'm getting the energy of someone that just seems kind of lost, or maybe flowing in the abyss when it comes to their spiritual walk. Maybe they feel lonely at sometimes. Maybe they feel like they would feel a little better belonging to a group. And there's nothing wrong with having a sense of belonging. I think that's human nature. But I just ask you and urge you to be mindful, because this spiritual shit is not light and love. Like, that's a misconception. Real, true, authentic, occultic spirituality is simply just energy. Light and dark. That's literally it. So, just be mindful about that. And please don't join no groups. Please don't join no groups. You're not that lonely. It's an illusion. You're not that lonely. Trust me, you're not. You're not. It's, I might have to create a Discord or something. I might have to create a little chat room or something for the Rugrats, y'all, because, yeah, we're going to need a space to be able to come and lean on each other and talk, and you know what I'm saying? And you don't need to pay no money to be in this group. You don't have to give your right leg or 2 shakes of a lamb leg to stay in here on a Tuesday at 5 p.m. It ain't none of that. Okay. Let's get into the matters of love. Hit that like button for me if you have not already. And send a little love. Buy your girl coffee. Buy your girl coffee if you're liking what I'm putting down. Okay, so we had the card that flew out. This card is not enough, the not enough card. Okay, and in this card, it has um it explains it more. So let's go into it. Not enough, frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self sabotage, fear figo issues, and jealousy. And that fear figo, that's that relationship. We talked about it before on this channel. The whole dominant and submissive, over dominant and submissive relationship. Um, or the femme or the dom, isn't that what you would call it? Type of relationship where one is just overly masculine, overly dominant, possessive, controlling, and the other person is just in full utter submission to that person. That's the same in a spiritual group, right? That's the same in a cult. When you have a leader and everyone is just looking to them, looking to please them. And in that, self sabotage, jealousy, your mind becomes warped. Let's pull another love card. Soulmates, soul connection. Someone's looking for a soul connection, a partnership, an agreement, a soul contract. Come through, spirit. But I don't think that this person is looking in the right places. Yeah, healthy choices here. Making healthy choices in and out of your love life. Having self-love, self-care, being happier with yourself. Yeah, someone has kind of slipped into a group, family. It seems like somebody slipped into a shady group of people, or one person maybe that is slowly but surely altering your mind state, falling in love with an illusion, loneliness, like lack of self-confidence. And when you have a lack of self-confidence, you'll go for anything. No shade, you know? And you'll trick yourself into thinking that this is good for you. If I don't be with this man or this woman, or if I don't be attached to this group, whatever it is, I will lose X, Y, and Z, or I will be lonely. And the thought of being lonely is like suffocating for some of us. Yeah, we have the Hierophant. Wow, the High Priestess. This is heavy on the occult energy. And the Ace of Wands in reverse. Family. Okay, this is serious business here. This is serious. This is either an extremely toxic, abusive union with notes of spirituality and Jesus and all that kind of stuff in it. Like spiritual abuse. This is what I'm picking up. This is spiritual abuse, either with a lover or someone has fallen into a sketchy group. And this could be a Christian group, y'all, a church. I had two, I was in two cults, y'all. Two cults posing as churches. Both of them Pentecostal and apostolic. I don't know why I felt I had to explain that though. That this is for someone. I don't think that this is a lot of us are gonna relate. This is for a specific someone. Run. That's what I will say. And see, I was 13 when I ran, but I was already indoctrinated a little bit. And to the point my mom started hating me and stuff. She was seeing, the changes that these people, were putting onto her daughter. It was a lot, y'all. Yeah, it was crazy. But it took me seeing two of my favorite female church members leaving. It took me seeing them being like, no, like, we've seen some stuff we don't like, and we're walking away. They walked completely away, and everything was so strict there, y'all. We could not wear makeup. We had to wear dresses and skirts down to our ankles. We had to wear shirts past our elbows because your elbows can be viewed as sexy, apparently. Um, no makeup, like I said, no painting your nails, no glamour whatsoever. Um, Everybody had the same hairstyles. I mean, it was just very militant, very bland, very dry, just very controlled, a very controlled environment, right? And the men, they had to have their hair cut above their ears, and they could only wear jeans and either they could either wear a suit or they could wear jeans with a button down. Like, it was crazy. It was it was too much. And apparently behind the scenes, there was a lot more sinister stuff happening that I didn't quite see yet because I wasn't old enough to get to that point yet. But these were people that had been groomed from childhood, and stuff came out about the pastor and this child. It was a lot. It was a lot. Pastors adopting kids and kids coming up missing and stuff, and why you only adopting black kids, and this is a whole bunch of weird stuff, right? Then the other cult I was in, this woman, we called her Apostle, and we would have church in Apostle's house. And it's funny because this Apostle, a lot of them look alike. The heavy set black woman with the hazel contacts or the green contacts or the blue contacts with the 27 piece. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The lavish two-piece suit outfits. You know exactly who and what I'm talking about. Yeah. And the long nails, the acrylics that she like to clink together all the time. Mm-hmm. She sought me out. She would go up to people, and I mean, she had people thinking that she healed cancer, child. She had people thinking that she didn't heal people from being crippled and shit. Come to find out, they never was crippled and shit. She manipulated us in so many different ways. She would feed us. She would have us kids over at her house. Like, she would be that maternal figure for us. She did a great job at playing this role, like she really gave a fuck about us. Long story short, y'all, she was grooming me. She sought me out, and she would make people fall out on the floor, and she would blow on them and make them fall out. Child, she blew on me, and I just stared at her. Cause I seen her, I seen what she was, and I seen what you're a fraud, right? And she seen that, I seen that in her, and she seen that in me. And when I tell you she clinged on to me, I was like 14, 15. This was 2 years after I had left that other cult. So I was 14, 15 at this time. Yeah, I was 15 going on 16. Yep. And long story short, we had became really close. She pulled me up under her wing. We would have phone conversations all the time. She started picking me up for church. Like, she didn't even want me going to church with the other people that used to take me to church. She would, she was consuming my time. She would have her daughter call me all the time. And then her daughters would start talking about sexual stuff and how the Lord delivered her and all this stuff. And although I'm 15, 16, that was just conversations that I just shouldn't have been. You feel what I'm saying? They were grooming me. And you have a light on you. You have a light on you, and God appointed me to anoint you and pull that light out of you. She was trying to tell me that my light that she's seen out of me was somehow through her and put on to me. You know what? You get it? So I ran. I had to run. Do you hear me? Run. Child, to this day, I think she still has a few members, but for the most part, the church is dismantled. But the grown-ups didn't see. Everyone thought I was crazy. Like, I'm like, I see what you're trying to do. And one day she had called me and she would sit outside of my house, y'all. And she was like, the the Lord is calling you. The Lord is calling you. Will you answer? Will you come downstairs? And I'm like, no, I'm not going to church. I'm not coming with you. I'm done like with the church. She started like stalking me, like low key stalking me, sitting outside my apartment building. You're making a wrong decision on your life. You need to get out of the grips in the holds of the devil. Chill, you're the devil. And it really pissed her off that I left that church. I don't know why I just explained that whole story, y'all, but I mean these cards is profound. Ace of Wands in reverse, the High Priestess, the Hierophant, healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and light in life, self-love, having self-care, being happier. Then we have feeling like you're not enough, frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues. The High Priestess, or sorry, the Hierophant card and the High Priestess card is definitely a cultic card, especially the High Priestess card. But the Hierophant card is a position of authority, someone that you look up to, the higher self, so to speak. Your higher self, the person that you deem to be higher than you, a mentor, a spiritual leader, a church, an institution that you look up to, a system that you look up to, or that has, is the reference the right word? That has significance in partnership agreement, so contract. There was a contract that was broken, or you will be breaking this soul contract by walking away from this group of people, or this person, or this institution. See, all this time I'm thinking it could be someone within a church or someone, but I'm forgetting the Hierophant is not just a person, it could be an institution or a system as well. So it's like someone's in their head. And I feel the need to say this too. If you're coming out of Christianity, the programming of that, you know, it could be kind of hard mentally, um, especially when you start doing things that you would once deem as a sin or something like that. Um, but once you step into the world of spirituality, you understand that there is no white man in a robe that's living in the clouds that's dictating your every mood, or sorry, your every mood, your every move, and that has a thousand lashings waiting for you when you get up to the pearly gates. So that shift in consciousness, that maybe that's where the cognitive dissonance is coming in at. And I've experienced that for myself, so I understand. With the fruit back here on this High Priestess card, um, move forward, nourish your new spiritual walk. Back to the altars. If you feel like you need an altar, keep your altar. Don't make me, you know, put you into a state of mind to where you feel like the altar is not helpful, because it is definitely helpful. But you're going to get to that point, like we all do, where you're like, aha, I am the altar. But if you're not there yet, keep using your altar. And there's nothing wrong with having an altar for your ancestors, pictures and candles and some flowers and candies, chocolates, whatever you want. You are in charge of your life, your walk. So do you. Do you. But I want you to understand that the power is in the tongue, in the mind, and in the heart. As long as those three are aligned and on one accord, you'll be just fine. Whatever you speak will come into fruition because it has to, because you said so. I hope that resonated with someone. Does anybody have any questions? Would anybody like a mini tarot reading? I've got technically another 20 minutes I can hang before I got to get ready for work. Any closing messages for the masses? Any closing messages? Yep, we have just hit the 51-minute mark, so we are easing up on that hour mark, which would be a perfect time to close the video on down. Made in passion. In this card, it's a woman. She's naked, and she has water literally like flowing vigorously from her breast area, from her heart. Wow. Then we have the sun card, and it did come out in reverse. I feel like this is telling you everything that you once thought. Spirit, let me pull another card on that, actually, family. This sun card in reverse. Can we get some clarity on that? Because the sun, the Christos, the mental plane, the mind in reverse, changing your thought processes. Yeah, Crone transmutation. This is a fire card too. You might be a fire sign. You could be a water sign too. There's a lot of water in this reading. Yeah, y'all. Changing your perspective. Thank you, Spirit. The sun card in reverse. Changing your perspective on your spiritual walk. I just heard you make the rules. Okay. I think that was a great message, y'all. That was a great message. Is there anyone that has a question? Any thoughts, comments? I'm going to go ahead and start the music again and give it a couple more minutes. And then we will go ahead and close out, y'all. All right, family. I thank y'all for coming through. Please hit that like button if you have not already. And we will be back soon, y'all. Like I said, this week we are finishing our book that we started, Touched. Amazing novel, y'all. Supernatural, very metaphysical, super metaphysical book, okay? Maybe I might even surprise y'all and come back this evening, okay? And we can read that. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do, y'all. Cause I only have a 5-hour shift today. Okay? Yeah, I think yeah, I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood to read. We have to finish this book, y'all, because there's more books to come. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for that. Um More announcements. Ugly and Organic, y'all. The relaunch is coming in March. Okay? The relaunch is coming in March. And I have not started on the honey fermented garlic. You know, it has to ferment for at least 6 weeks before I start selling. So be expecting a live stream of us drawing some honey as well. Okay. So, I'm going to go through the whole process with you all. That way, you guys can make your own honey fermented garlic. And that way, you guys can see my process and, how everything is done in my business. I want you to see that we are clean over here and we know what we are talking about. Okay. So, I'm very, very excited. So, I have my honey fermented garlic that's relaunching with the relaunch. Also, I'm going to have my goat's milk soap, y'all. And I'm going to relaunch my oils as well, which are a lot of you all's favorites. So, yeah, I'm excited. Enough of me talking, y'all. I love y'all. Peace to y'all. And I'll catch y'all on the next one in a minute.